Good morning, everyone! So today we'll be traveling to Fukuoka, Japan from Busan, South Korea. Now I'm excited because this is our last country on our Asia travels. We are doing 3 different countries in the span of around 2.5 months. So we'll be staying in Japan of a total of around a month and a bit. And we'll be traveling around different locations, so I'm really excited to show you my journey here. And if you guys don't know, I am half Japanese and half German, so I do speak some Japanese. It's not perfect, but it's definitely enough to get by. It's also refreshing to finally be in a country to be able to speak the language again. As we were in Taiwan and Korea these last travels, it has been a bit more difficult to communicate. Let's go to Japan today. Yay! We were traveling in the beginning of November, and it was a really good time because we got to see the autumn season in Japan. Now, I was born in Fukuoka, but I haven't visited in 10 years, so the last time I was 16 years old, and it was a really good experience, so I definitely was excited to see the city again. From Busan to Fukuoka, it was a very short flight of just 1 hour. I got to witness a really beautiful sunset on the way there, so it was a nice warm welcome to Japan. After arriving, we took the bus from the airport to the stay, and the stay is kind of like a homestay with shared facilities, but with private rooms. So this is our first stay. It's kind of like an Airbnb home vibe. Where's Oliver? Oh, hello?
It's pretty nice outside.
So we didn't have any dinner yet, so we're just gonna eat at the Family Mart. I'm so hungry. So they have some fresh options. I'm gonna get this stuff. Steaming. And we're eating on top of a post box because we don't have a dinner table. Good morning. It's around 9 a.m. and we're gonna go have some breakfast now. It's really nice weather too. So we just went to get our haircuts and it was 1,500 yen, and my hair feels so soft right now. I'm so happy with it. And this is Oliver's.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's always tricky when you travel with haircuts because you cannot communicate properly, but you did a very good job.
Yeah, you gotta turn to the side. We just decided to take it chill, and for lunch we grabbed the best curry that I've ever had in my life. It was super fresh at this kind of mom and pop restaurant, and I highly recommend it if you go to Fukuoka. It's not in the city itself, but it's around a 15-minute train ride out of the city. After that, we headed towards the drugstore and the supermarket to buy some groceries. Here there were so many options for food, so I was really happy to see that and dive into the Japanese cuisine right away. Fukuoka city itself is a 15-minute train ride, as I mentioned before, so it was really easy to get back and forth from there. We actually only spent 1 day there since we had 3 nights in Fukuoka, so we just wanted to take our time and relax on the first day, and the second day we decided to visit the city. When we arrived to the station in Fukuoka, we saw right away that there was a really big German-style Christmas market there. Now they had beer, glühwein, cookies, even a performance, and even the table and chairs were organized in a way that it was so similar to the actual German Christmas market. It was quite early in November, so I was surprised to see that, but it's nice to see Japanese people being very passionate about it as well. After that, we visited several different temples and shrines, and it was really beautiful to see that. And I also got to see a guy who was drawing some manga with Copic markers. When I was born, my dad was working at the Grand Hyatt in Fukuoka, so he told me to go around that area to explore the city. Fukuoka is known for having some food stalls / restaurants on the side of the river, and I was really curious to try that because there were a lot of people. They were also lining up for some specific stalls. We just chose one that looked good and kind of busy, and we waited for a little bit before being seated. We had some ramen, some asparagus wrapped in pork, and some enoki mushroom skewers. I have a friend that works in Fukuoka that I used to work with back in Australia, so I thought it would be really nice to see her and catch up. We went to her work called Ibazarte, which is kind of a Spanish-Italian inspired restaurant with really delicious food. Here she served me with a platter with different kind of tastings and also the Spanish omelette, and I was really blown away by the food. Good morning from Fukuoka, Japan. Today we are going to Hiroshima already. We only stayed here for 2 full days because the hotels were pretty expensive, and we are staying in the countryside, and it's very nice in this area as well. But the commute to Hiroshima is about an hour with the train, so let's check it out. We thought it would be nice to learn some history there and just explore Hiroshima. So let's go there today. When you go to train stations in Japan, you will always find a lot of snacks, bentos, and goodies over there. So while we were on the way to Hiroshima, I got myself a bag of toasted sesame balls with some red bean paste inside. It was so tasty. I highly recommend this store if you ever visit Fukuoka. I found myself a vegan bento as well. I'm not vegan, but I thought it would be interesting to try. And they also had a really tasty katsu sando, which was not made of meat, of course, but the assortments were really nice. In Hiroshima, and now we're getting dinner at the supermarket. The trip here was pretty decent. It was around an hour with the Shinkansen, and it went by super fast. At least it seemed super fast because you're moving at around 320 kilometers per hour. So we're just gonna have a chill evening today and see what we do tomorrow. A tip that I'll give in Japan is that usually in the evening time from around 6 or 7 p.m. they will start to put some little discount stickers on the bentos that are pre-made. So if you want to save some money, you can definitely go and check that out. Got my first bath going on, yeah! Good morning from Hiroshima, Japan. It's a nice day today. Now, I've been really into koi fish lately, so I would love to go to a koi fish farm and see the whole process of how they raise them and choose the best ones. So we called around to 3 different locations, and luckily one of them was able to take us because right now is the season for people to buy and sell the koi fish. So I'm really happy about that. Massive autumn tree. Very nice. So here you can get your little oracle, and they kind of tell you your fortune. There's different ones you can choose from. I got it in English so I can read it fully. Visiting Hiroshima Castle was recommended online, so we decided to go check it out. There were a few ruins of the old Hiroshima Castle before it was restored. Of course, they got a mascot though. This one reminds me of Spirited Away at the bathhouse. And this was to carry people. It's quite small. These are insanely made. It's crazy craftsmanship. And once you get to the top, you have a beautiful view of the city. The weather is perfect today. It's like 21 degrees. And there's a lot of birds around here, so it's super nice. After the castle, we decided to go to a store called Hans, which was also recommended online, and it was a really cool store where they had around 7 or 8 floors of anything and everything that you think you might need. Look at the cute slippers. This is a bag for your onigiri. And even fake cakes. They have like the massive selection of mechanical pencils that you can choose from. Crazy. Fake takoyaki. They got like Lego versions of little stores. These are for otoshidama, which is kind of like something you put money inside and you give to children. So cute! They even have a bunch of stickers from anime characters. Oh, so cute. So I'm gonna get these cuties, a couple stickers, a schedule book, and a cute mechanical pencil to match everything. Yes! I also bought this thing. Oop. Super handy for your cards. And it lasts long because it's wire. Got some nice heat-tech. Doing dinner shopping with lots of miso soup options. Miso paste, actually. The spring onions here are massive. Like, massive. This is Hiroshima's specialty. It's like Onomichi kind of dessert. So in Japan, you have locks for bicycles, but you also have locks for motorcycles. Look how cool that is. First ramen here. Good morning. Today is day 2 in Hiroshima, and today we're going to be visiting the Peace Memorial Museum and also the Atomic Bomb Dome. So it will be quite a depressing day today, but it's good to learn some history about what happened here in Hiroshima. It's pretty busy here. A lot of tourists and also group schools as well. But it's good, I guess. This is before the bombing. Some old photographs. And this is after. I tried to mentally prepare myself when visiting this museum, but when we arrived in the second section, I couldn't stop the tears rolling down my face. I didn't film too much out of respect for the people and the families who've been through this terror. This is the last standing concrete building after the bomb exploded a few hundred meters above it. Overall, I would say if you ever come to Japan, come to Hiroshima and see this museum for yourself. Got myself some red bean goodness. This is anko. It's like a sweet red bean, and this is mochi with red bean inside. Yay! This anime merch. Okay, we gotta go inside. So I'm in search of my Sumiko Gurashi little keychain to match my new notebook. So let's see if I can find it. Damn, okay. Okay, I found the jackpot. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and even 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, okay, they have too many options. Wait. What did I get? Give me a second. Let me open this. Oh, look how cute! Perfect! But look how many options they have. Like, so many. Cute mascots. Of course, some manga section. And of course, you got little hentai section. My Hero Academia stuff. Of course, classic Demon Slayer. Naruto. I personally love Hunter x Hunter, and this is all they have. It's very sad. Womp womp. So I came back to put the keychain on, and I was worried that it'd be a little bit too big, but actually it's pretty okay. If I'm writing, it's like this, and the most important part is that it is matching. So cute! Good morning! So today is the day that we're gonna be going to the koi farm. Really excited. It's gonna be an hour and a half to get there with the bus. So let's go do that today. So we arrived. It is such a beautiful landscape here, and the air is very, very fresh. I think this is it. I was so happy to see all the koi fish. They were really, really massive in size, and the patterns on their heads were really gorgeous. I'm really thankful for being able to visit such a place like this. So there they have customers' koi, which is already chosen. After visiting the koi fish, we decided to grab some lunch in the town called Kure, and we went to walk to the port as well. That's pretty loud. Sadly, it was closed just today. Otherwise, you could go inside here. It's big. Great success. Today is our last day in Hiroshima, and we're gonna be going to an incineration plant later. We're taking a nice chill day today, just having lunch and visiting one last thing before we go to Onomichi tomorrow. So we just found like a abandoned apartment building. Look at all the boxes there. Wow. Why people come here. It looks really, really cool. This project is actually an architectural project and it's called Ecorium. And they built this place as an award-winning architectural structure. So this is also the entire plant model. And you can choose to see where what is. For example, that is a crane. Oh, it didn't work. That is a reactor, and so on. Shows you the structure of a Packer garbage truck. So you can see it's kind of cut in half. And what a view! Oh my goodness. Now that's definitely a view. Thank you for this beautiful day. See you next time, Hiroshima. All in all, I highly recommend visiting Hiroshima. It's really not a touristic place. The only place that was busy was the Hiroshima Atomic Bomb Museum, but around that it was very quiet all day. Going to Onomichi, we took a direct bus that took around 2 hours to get there. Bye-bye! While I was on the bus, I did a little bit of editing on the way. Onomichi is a town that's known for being on the bay and having several islands surrounding it. It's also very famous for a cycling route called Shimanami Kando, which is a 60-kilometer stretch that connects 6 different islands. We arrived at the guest house, and this time we are staying in a Japanese tatami style room. And I did my best to make the futon beds. They even give you some instructions on how to make them. So I'm curious about how it's gonna sleep tonight. I'll let you know in the morning. And again, there's no space for Oliver here. He's hit his head multiple times on this trip already.
Getting skill fractures.
Good morning from Onomichi. Today is day 9 in Japan, and last night we slept on these futon beds. For me it was okay because I've slept in them before, but for Oliver it was a little bit difficult. You do need to get used to it as it's quite hard, of course. But today we're going to be exploring a viewing point on the mountain, and we're going up by cable car and down on foot. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's said that there are quite a few cats in this town, so let's see about that. I'm not sure. I hope there are, as I love cats. But Oliver also met a Dutch couple that are staying here, and apparently Tokyo and Kyoto are very busy. So busy that they had to stay in one day and not do anything to avoid the crowds. So I really hope, at least we are going to visit maybe the more local areas, not go to the tourist places, and just hang out with people that we know in Osaka and Tokyo as well. So let's explore Onomichi today. And there we go, we have our first cat. The cute tickets.
でおよそ3分で到着いたします。ここの道は海と山に囲まれた情緒豊かな街でございます。
Wow, what a view. Hello! And this is the other side. You can see the bridge over there. more rirakuma. Here you can write your wish on it, of course. So cute! I bought myself a new daruma to set a new goal in my life. The last one I had was to become a tattoo artist, and that was a red one, which I completed. So you have to fill in one eye, and you set your goal or your wish, and then once you complete it, you can fill in the other eye. That solid layer of fat. Wow. We have Oliver as a background.
Royalty-free music.
It's a perfect tall and skinny door for this guy. Yes, he will fit. Rev! No! I didn't. So it's our last day here in Onomichi, and we are going today to a place called Neko no Hosomichi. And this translates directly to the cat's thin alleyway. And there should be a lot of cats there, but on the reviews online there weren't so many. So I think it's just gonna be some cute things here and there. And then tomorrow we're off to Osaka. So here they sharpen the blades, and the lady explained me that this one is 350 years old. Very crazy. And she explained that these are the fake ones and the real ones are in the front. So these are the real katana in the front. This man actually tests the sharpness of the blade on his hair. I'm not sure how, but that's really cool. Since I bought a kitchen knife, they allowed me to hold a 300-year-old katana. Now during this process, they asked people not to talk as it risks saliva getting onto the blade itself and rust forming. I could even see so many little scratches from it being used in the past.
So, how was that?
Yeah, it was pretty light actually.
Nice.
It fits you because you're taller. In Japan, if you're just traveling and you won't be using the items in the country, you're allowed to get tax-free. Now this is usually done at the store itself or a nearby location, so I was able to get the tax back right away on this kitchen knife. It only works for a certain amount above, I think it's around 5,000 yen. Got a sweet potato snack with a view. And of course, the Dutchman gets fries. Here, there's a lot of cute cat art everywhere. Bye-bye. Look at all these abandoned houses. I wonder why. It started raining now. I don't have my rain jacket. So while I was at the katana and knife store, I decided to get myself a little something, and I got a beautiful kitchen knife. This one is perfect for cutting some light meats and vegetables. I'll show you. He sharpened the blade as well, so you can see that there's a little engraving in there and some markings from the sharpening. It is incredibly sharp at the moment. But this place has been in the business for 4 generations, and it is the man who makes these swords. He makes the katanas mainly, but nowadays kitchen knives are much more popular, of course, and it's a wooden handle as well. They had many more special handles, but I don't really care for those kind of things, so I just wanted a basic kitchen knife, and this one was about 100 euros. So I think it's very, very good price for something that is made so intricately in Japan. I'm very happy with my experience at Yamasaki Kiyoharu, and they had plenty of different types of knives with the handle being different materials, and he makes it everything himself, so from the handle and the blade itself. And they have different kind of materials such as animal horns or different kind of special stones from different countries, so that was very interesting, and she explained everything very well. Also the aftercare, for example, after you clean the knife, you have to dry it with a dry towel, and never put it in the dishwasher, of course, and things like that. So I'm really excited to use it in the kitchen myself. Hey. Goodbye, Onomichi. It's very early. That looks beautiful. I had a good time in Onomichi, and on the last morning before we left, we got a little bit of sunshine coming through to see the beautiful town. If you're looking to see an older part of Japan, I would highly recommend coming to Onomichi. As we wrap up this trip in Onomichi, I'm really excited to share with you my travels to Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. If you have never been to Japan, ask away any questions that you might have. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!